This morning on DC News Now, a DC dog taken from its owner in broad daylight.
It was like, give me your dog or I'm gonna kill you.
We spoke to the victim hours after it happened. Plus, a cold start for those heading back to work after the holiday weekend. But it's going to get even colder before it warms back up. The cool down coming our way. Plus, dozens of hostages released over the weekend in Gaza, with more expected today.
It should be on people's minds all the time, and we should fight for them to return home until all of them are back in Israel.
The mixed emotions from one local woman with a family who are still held by Hamas, and how long the fragile truce is expected to last. And we're stretching your dollar, saving while surfing for deals, tracking those super cyber savings as Cyber Monday gets underway.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
All right, we're coming up on 6 o'clock straight up on this Monday, starting off with a live look outside. It is a beautiful start to your day. Not so warm this morning. Good morning. Thanks for joining us on DC News Now. I'm Tosa Fakile in for Corey James.
Get those coats ready.
I know, right?
And I'm Shanika Grimshaw in for Tanaya Wright. We have Lex holding us down, and she's going to track your commute this morning. But first, we want to talk about this weather. Brittany, you're in for Jackie Layer, and you are bringing the cold.
Oh, wow. You're hitting me with that. Overall, today it will be chillier than it was yesterday, and then Tuesday, that's when we're going to be seeing the real chill in the air. But the good news is we are drying out. Here's a look at satellite and radar showing you the DMV over the last couple of hours. We did have some upslopes freezing rain early this morning in Garrett County. Now we are starting to see those drier conditions, and that will be the trend through much of the day today as those clouds will finally begin to roll out, giving us sunshine as we head through the afternoon. Highs today a little bit below average for this time of year, but then come Tuesday, we are tracking the cold. So you definitely want to make sure you have those jackets on hand. So definitely keep it here. We'll talk more about that Tuesday forecast coming up. Lex?
Thanks, Brittany. Well, taking a look over the Woodrow Wilson Bridge in just a little bit here, we're going to be able to see the sunrise coming up, but you can see drivers not having too much of an issue, and that's pretty much what we're seeing across the region right now. Taking a look over here on 495 in the outer loop, and you can see that volume of traffic is already building, but we're not seeing any congestion there just yet, so that's good news for drivers as we start this 6 o'clock hour. And continuing to take a look across the region here, you see at the spur, we're also looking good there at Democracy Boulevard, and that's what we're seeing right now. Over the next half an hour, we will see that congestion begin to build, and we'll have the updates for you right here.
All right, Lex, thank you. A shocking kidnapping of a French bulldog in Northeast is leaving one dog owner very shaken.
Yeah, it's very disturbing. Police are searching for a suspect seen leaving the scene in a black Nissan. DC News Now's Liberty Zabala is live at police headquarters, and Liberty, the owner, is pleading for her dog's safe return.
Good morning, Tosin and Shanika. Yes, that's absolutely right. And this all happened in broad daylight. The victim says that the suspect pulled out a taser and threatened to kill her if she did not hand over her dog. And it was all caught on camera.
Take a good look at your screen. You can see from this surveillance footage the suspect running out of a car, then charging up the victim's front door steps. The victim, Tiffany Worthy, says that's when the suspect stole her 6-month-old French bulldog named Hendrix. Hendrix has a brown and white coat. Police describe the suspect as a male, 5'5" in height with a slim build, wearing a black ski mask, black coat, light denim jeans, and colorful shoes. Police say the suspect took off eastbound on Monroe Street Northeast in a black Nissan with tinted windows and paper tags. This is not the first time Tiffany has lost a dog. This all comes just months after Tiffany's previous dog drowned in a flood at a dog daycare called District Dogs back in August. She is now raising money on GoFundMe to hire a private investigator to help bring Hendrix home.
Give me your dog or I'm going to kill you. Felt hopeless. I was just shocked that this happened. I feel like I'm very cautious. I walk him in the daytime. I walk him where there's cameras.
And anyone with information is urged to contact Metropolitan Police here, and police are offering a $10,000 reward for any information that can lead to an arrest. For now, live here in Northwest D.C., Liberty Zabala, D.C. News Now.
Liberty, thank you for that update. As 6:04, D.C. police continue to investigate a shooting on V Street in Northwest that left a boy injured. Officials say it happened around 3:15 Sunday afternoon. That boy was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. So far, police have not made any arrests. And 4 people are without a home this morning after a fire in their basement. This happened at about 7 p.m. yesterday on Clay Street in Wheaton. Officials say everyone was able to get out without injuries. The cause of that fire is still under investigation.
6 people in an apartment building are recovering after being exposed to carbon monoxide. D.C. firefighters found high levels of carbon monoxide Sunday afternoon in the pool area at Kennedy Warren Apartments. That's along Connecticut Avenue. We're told chemicals had been improperly mixed. Firefighters treated 6 people at the scene and nobody was taken to the hospital. Firefighters said incidents like this is a reminder to get a carbon monoxide detector.
The symptoms usually start out with a headache, with nausea, dizziness, confusion, vomiting. Eventually, you will lose consciousness and it will kill you.
They go on to say it's especially important to have a carbon monoxide detector when you use your heater during the winter.
It is 6:05, and a 4th exchange of hostages is expected today, the last day of the ceasefire in that Israel-Hamas war. President Biden confirming a 4-year-old American girl is among the latest group of hostages freed by Hamas. 4-year-old Abigail Eden is the first American to be freed by Hamas since the swap started 3 days ago. 9 children total were part of the most recent group of 13 hostages who were released. Meantime, Israel agreed to release 39 Palestinian prisoners in the swap on that 3rd day. And details about the conditions of hostages' captivity in Gaza are emerging. Families say their loved ones have been fed irregularly, eating mostly bread and rice. They slept on rows of chairs pushed together and waited hours for the bathroom. Now here in the district, a pro-Palestine protest was held in Georgetown on Friday. D.C. police say the protest was peaceful, though protesters at one point blocked access to the Key Bridge, impacting traffic on M Street and nearby roads. Here's what one protester had to say.
You know, right now we're talking about hostage release. Does anyone question how 150 women and children are in Israeli detention centers with no charges? You know, these are the questions that I hope people will start to ask themselves, or to at least develop curiosity around.
And according to one advocacy group, Palestinian Prisoners Club, Israel is currently holding 7,200 Palestinians, including about 2,000 arrested since the start of the war.
And a Maryland woman is awaiting the release of additional hostages by Hamas. She's hoping that her 84-year-old uncle will be reunited with her aunt. Siegel Shakar says her aunt and uncle were taken from their kibbutz on October 7th. 2 weeks later, her aunt was released, but she's worried her 84-year-old uncle is still being held captive.
He's being held underground, 60 feet underground, in a humid environment, sleeping on a mattress on the floor. You know, he needs his medications. They are being fed once a day. They don't see sunlight. They don't walk. They don't exercise. I really hope that they're not going to say, okay, we gave you all the women and children, and that's it. Because, you know, my uncle, for example, is not on the list.
Shakar also says while she worries over her uncle's return, she's happy for friends and other families who have been reunited with their loved ones. And officials in Prince William County are celebrating the success of its summer campaign that's raising awareness to the risks of fentanyl. The Fentanyl Exposed campaign was launched in July. Data shows the campaign had more than 6 million online impressions of the teens in the county. The awareness campaign featured a teen-centered website that include key information about the risks of fentanyl. Officials calling it a success through things like tracking comment replies, personal stories, and questions. And police are warning parents about the feature on the iOS 17 update. Officials say the name drop feature can put children at risk. The feature also allows users to share contact info and photos by bringing devices close together. This works on phones and the Apple Watch. Police say parents should turn off this feature in your child's phone and then turning off the feature, just go into the phone's settings, then click General, then AirDrop. After that, switch off Bringing Devices Together option.
It is 6:09 and 2 D.C. bills are up for public hearing this Thursday. They address free school meals and college prep. The bill that deals with school meals will provide free breakfast, lunch, and after-school snacks to nearly all D.C. students without considering a student's eligibility for federally funded free or reduced price meals. The second bill requires each D.C. public high school student to fill out a free federal student aid application in order to receive a diploma. It would start with the graduating class of 2024. Students and families would have the option to opt out by completing a waiver. Officials say despite D.C. having one of the highest FAFSA completion rates in the nation, very few of D.C.'s 2022 graduating class applied for aid.
And tomorrow morning, the D.C. Council will hold a public hearing on 3 bills. That includes naming the schools on MacArthur Boulevard, Q Street, and Clark Place Northwest as MacArthur High School. Currently, the school has no official name, and the next bill allows for the naming of an adopted or sponsored D.C. Public Schools facility in honor of an individual. The last bill is to designate Tyler Elementary School on G Street Southeast to Shirley Chisholm Elementary School.